What have you done? What have you done to me? How dare you interfere? You are like the digits of a hand. It is for you to act, not to decide. You serve the Absolute. You serve me. Bow, you dog. Bow. The prism. You've had it all this time, you worm. You.
How good it is to see you again, Ketterik. At last you found a godmaster that suits you, it seems.
ဃейлом, the thief. You stole Isabel from me, and now you think you'll take my life in the bargain?
You dare to speak her name after your crimes innumerable.
Enough. This ends here and now. At last.
He will crumble at the power of your touch. Give him all you have. The gods fight at our side!
Position.
Swift and lethal.
Victims await.
My lord beckons me. You must return to your prison, and my daughter...
Your daughter? Isabel?
You will fall as sure as she. This has only begun.
That tentacle was colossal. How can such a thing be possible?
I'll strike you down.
Victory awaits.
Let me strike.
Oak Father, harden my heart. May the carrion birds grow fat on you. May the gods take you first. No gloom, all doom. Outflank, outsmart. There's blood in the air.
where it took Ketterikom.
Seek and you shall find me. Sharp as ever.
Can our Squiddy go solo later? You know, break...
Heard of. A geich gone astray is no less dangerous for it, and its head no less valuable.
Forward.
Keep your distance, darling. Yes, please. On my way.
At last, we wash our weapons in absolute blood.
I like this bloodlust look on you. Whew. Very flattering.
Even now, at the cusp, you waste your breath on prattle.
No one's stopped me yet. Better not be cursed.
should speak up.
Good evening. I'm here on behalf of Ghale of Waterdeep. He wishes to extend you an invitation for a private conversation in a more suitable locale. Gladly. Simply follow yonder path. I love this time of night. There's an almost reverent silence that accompanies the peak of darkness, when you'd almost believe the dawn will never break. The cradle of eternity. The timelessness of lovers. That most beautiful of fantasies. Indeed. The curse is still present, of course. Just veiled and at arm's length for now. Not a trick I can repeat often, but tonight is different. This may be my last night alive. I wanted it to be under a canopy of beauty and wonder. I thought this place might bring me peace. I thought it might make the weight of what I must do feel a little lighter. But I'm not so sure. Thank you. But even if we do find another way, perhaps this is the right way. The end fate wishes for me. There is no point in running from the inevitable. Better to meet it on my own terms. Yes, but there is so much to live for and so few moments in which to house it all. Damn you. Damn you for giving me so much to care about. Our friends, our adventures. This would have been so much easier if it was just me, but it isn't. If there is a way, any way, to save all that's grown dear to me, I want to seize it. I just cannot fathom what that might be, other than to fail Mistra and condemn the world. Stay with me, will you? I don't want to think of it anymore, but I don't want to be alone either. I was hoping to speak to you, as a matter of fact, about the night you were kind enough to keep this melancholy wizard company. I wanted to thank you. I was thinking into it. You may well have prevented me from doing something very rash in the near future. I count myself lucky to call you a friend. Careful. I may just take you up on that.
You wish to consult me?
Oakfather preserve you.
What's on your mind?
Greetings.
These lands will soon be free of Shah's grasp. If I was a bard, I might be tempted to draw comparisons between nature and myself, both shaking off Shah. But luckily for you, fine. What's on your mind? How are you holding up? Don't be so modest. I can't remember the last time I met someone.
Gods, you're beautiful.
The thing that will decide my fate forevermore. Yes, it's been on my mind. Why? Well, in theory, it's simple. Destroy Cazador, stop ritual. That's assuming we want to stop the ritual. What? I've obviously thought about it. If I was the one who completed the ritual, I'd have such power. And I could walk in the sun without fear I'd turn into a mind flare. A pity, then, that it's not your decision to make. Of course, I don't even know if I could complete the ritual. It may be impossible, but it certainly is tempting. Can we? I suppose we can. There is nothing I'd like more. I do rather like that, you know.
Listen.
It's a grim task. But the way I hear it, the fighting's not done yet. You need to resupply. Lady, light away.
Let me at it.
can't give up now.
The hole yawns back at you, impossibly wide. A single tentacle burrowed through stone.
This is an Illithid colony. This must be where they harvest the tadpoles. We're close to the source of the infections.
I wager that devil I meant to rescue somewhere near.
You picked the wrong fight, friend. Swift as my feet can carry me.
Tread carefully. We are very close to the source of the Absolute now. That telepathic storm has become a tempest.
Cursed to put my hands on it.
It strikes me that for a mind flayer colony, there are remarkably few mind flayers about the place.
My guess. Mind flayers and civilians, side by side. This must be where they infect and transform those they kidnap.
Your tadpole forms a telepathic. Every mind flayer in the room calls out hungrily from its pod, seeking release and sustenance. But there are others in the pods, those not yet infected, not yet illithid, terrified, desperate to escape. The device is open to your tadpole's command.
Gate machinery. Cold as the sea of night. Alien as time to the astral plane. Avert your eyes. Close your mind.
This is my happy place. I've got it.
One can't always be a gentleman.
Go for the throat.
Eliminate.
Time to strike.
This is my time.
Fleet of foot.
What do I have to lose?
Let me recite their demise. Knight to King 5.
This feels good.
Tormented!
Hells. I didn't think I was going to make it. Thank you.
Zevlor.
Watching gods. The Blade of Frontiers. Will, what happened?
I paid the price of angering the wrong devil.
And shouldered the cost to spare someone else a worse fate, I'd wager. I owe you an explanation. Much more than that. But first, please. The others, the ambush. Tell me they survived? You've heard some of it, I'm sure. That I froze, or broke, or some other lie that is kinder than the truth. We were ambushed by cultists, yes. And then I heard her, their false god. I would be a paladin again. with a god's purpose, a god's power. Everything. And all the while, the cult tortured them. They fought and ran and died around me, while by the time I regained my senses, it was too late. I did not just surrender to the Absolute. For a moment, I welcomed it. It would be nice to think so, but whatever these monsters twist us into, I won't make excuses. I can't make amends. But I know something of what you... Ketterik is below. He thinks you're no longer a menace. If there are any more survivors to be found, I'll find them and lead them out of this place.
Very well.
Brine pools, but empty of tadpoles. Unusual. Harvesting all the larvae indicates they are getting ready for something big.
Mazora, you're Zariel's asset.
My dumb little stinker. Took you long enough. Now, by Grazit's cock, get me out of this thing!
I'll do it, and you'll set me free. That was the deal.
Yeah. So, get to it already.
The controls are open to your tadpole's command, to your authority. The symbol's meaning comes into focus. Annihilate. The symbol means nothing to you.
You did all right, Will. I'd give your belly a good rub, but never could stand the smell.
You're free, Mazora. I held up my end. Now you hold up yours. Sever the pact.
Clause Z, Section 13. If the Soulbinder consents to separation, she will release the Soulbearer from all obligation within 6 months.
6 months? Gods damn you!
Ignorant thing. It's always the terms and conditions that get you. Another one? Well, after jumping through all those hoops, a little treat wouldn't hurt. that power. And to think you want to throw it away. Now, you've got business in the towers to take care of. Don't you fret. I'll find you soon enough. You're going to need me. Count on it. Oh, and go ahead. Tell your chums how we met. It's a real cracker of a tale. Ta-ta.
Tadpole nursery, as on Nautiloid. We must not leave it intact.
Looking ahead.
Zariel's asset was none other than Mizora herself. Of course. Tricks on top of tricks on top of tricks. But I've only got 6 months. No, scratch that. Thanks be to you. These infernal talents are useful, I admit. The coast needs the blade, and I have no intention of turning my back on it.
Light on my...
You seem to know a good deal about our condition yet.
This place is an illithid straw.
Let's see what this does.
Some who worked here were not thralls or undead. They were loyal to Ketheric and his grim cause.
Embrace! You, sacred hand that reaches from the grave.
Pass through this place.
If it is for the best, at once. Right away.
Is anyone else's tadpole squirming around a lot more than usual?
It senses something, doesn't it? I'll keep my guard up.
No longer a background murmur, the present...
We've found it. The Absolute is behind this door.
You said it was under control.
It isn't you I answer to, Gortash.
Motherfucker! Gortash!
Oh, the general voice. Is this where we salute?
Salute, yes. With cleavers through his blood-starved flesh. How it crawls with failing.
You forget yourself, Orin. I have played my part.
You've built an army for our masters, true enough. But what of the astral? A rogue true soul, flaunting it under your nose all this time, and you...
Sure that they would follow and deliver it into my hands here. If you would cease these distractions.
The distractions have been yours, Ketherick. Perhaps we never should have dug your daughter up. So you haven't lost your edge. But you're still not as sharp as Orin, I wager. The Slayer against the Undying One. That'd be fun to see.
His crypt breath sings to my sinew, but he must lead.
If the weapon is truly in your grasp, Ketherick, Orin and I can wait for you no longer. The plan proceeds. The Edict of Bane.
The Lash of Ball!
The Testament of Myrtle!
An elder brain. One of the cruelest...
Look at that crown. It radiates with power unlike anything I've ever seen. To have it. To hold. Oh, if only I could. But I can't. This is it. I must do as Mystra commands. What choice do I have? More than just a goddess counseled my courage. Whole worlds hang in the balance. To end it? To struggle on? It is a grave choice you're making for us both. But if it must be so...
There we are. It wouldn't do to fight in front of our guest. Behold, Duke Ravengard.
Preserve us.
You wag your word flap in vain, old...
No! Father!
Now, it's really time we were going. We will empty this place and begin the march. You may catch up with the army once you've retrieved the weapon. And Ketherick, do try not to sulk. You're supposed to be the fearsome general come, and I am the hero who will save it.
March on Baldur's Gate. We go to prepare the way.
No time to rest.
There you are, as predicted. What is it, I wonder, that draws one toward death? You could have run away, absconded, but the lure of one's destiny, perhaps you hope to learn your place in history before you are erased from it. A bright flash of clarity, impossible. You are bound to it. That is the but he did not only give me power, my daughter's life returned. I have fought great wars. You are all that stands between. I will kill you now. And then I will raise you as my servant. With pleasure.
So long as Night Song's in that cage, Ketterik will keep getting back up.
Have you not learned? I am beyond death, fool!
Fuck yes. Good idea, Carla.
I don't fancy their chances.
I am fury. I am death.
I've missed this.
Inventive fear! Tormented!
Let us see the battle won. Oak Father, preserve me.
Focus for attack, soldiers!
On my way.
Yes.
No time to waste. Tempest I will raise.
Certainly.
I am fury. I am death.
Let's turn someone inside out. Tormented!
Unleash me! Back in your cage! Focus your attack, soldiers!
I thirst for combat.
What a fool. Merkel, I am...
You dare end one, but I am the smile of the world-cleansed skull. I am the regrets of those who... I am the hope. I am...
at any cost.
One life to my life. Sustain me, slave.
Now you wear a face to match your soul, Oathbreaker.
Got to press on.
Your command.
Two steps at a time.
Impossible. My lord. You. Isabel.
Together, we have crushed him, brain and body. No. No.
You have my sword. My fealty. Do what you must. Then we fly this foul place.
Dead for good. Wow, the chosen of Merkel. What a fight!
Ketherik's netherstone. It's in his armor. Take it.
death. The body is
remarkable. Truly. And now the picture comes together. The Absolute is neither God nor man. It is the Elder Brain you saw, held here by those three against its will. The crown it wears The crown's markings suggest it was forged in Netherrealm. It is a crown of domination. The stones were taken from... The crown's Netherese magic must be the true source of the parasites, and it must be the reason nobody could heal you. If the crown can do this to the parasite...
Netherese? These chosen are powerful indeed to have such magic in their command.
One of them I know, Lord Enver Gortash. The other is a mystery to me. Ketterik was a follower of Merkel, which means the Absolute is a front for the gods of death, and our Bane, Baal, and Merkel. They are known to pick from their most devout followers. Each one alone would be a formidable enemy. But working together, I dare not imagine what they might achieve. I know. This is the battle of our lives, and the lives... The army of the Absolute is within the city. An Elder Brain. An order the Death Gods... We must wrest control of the brain. Our chances of success are slim, but... I will be your shield, but you... And when the chance comes to strike, you must take it, for there may...
What now? Very well, then.
I must keep going.
You saw Gortash, didn't you? What the fuck was he doing down there? The tadpole, the Absolute. How? I'd never have protected a Banite even a decade ago. He gave me away to Zariel without a second. He has to die. And I'm gonna be...
You bet your ass I am. And I won't...
Gods be damned. Should Baldur's Gate fall to the Absolute, we're not just fighting for our cure. We're fighting for my father. We're fighting for the Gate. We're fighting for all of Faerun. Worm's Rock Fortress. It serves as headquarters for the Flaming Fist. The Absolute's army's on the march. Gods forbid a tadpole Grand Duke throw open the gates for them.
I can't help but feel like I've been fumbling in the dark for too long. And I've just had a lip... The crown! The one the Elder Brain was wearing. Netherese magic. So most Netherese artifacts contain... I can't fathom how such a wonder survived. Surely everything of its ilk was destroyed along with Netherrealm. I know what nearly happened, and I'm sorry for putting you in that position.
But that crown sits on a gargantuan elder brain bent on destroying... We need to learn more about what we saw. As luck would have it, we'll soon find ourselves near one of the finest... The only kind I have. Their collection of rare tomes is You'll have to forgive my eagerness, but if my
We should not linger.
I need a quick word.
The cult's army is on the march.
Like your mind wants you dead.
I will never tire of sitting on dead men's thrones. My blood ran hot when we broke Ketheric's bones together. It is clear now that he would... During my time in the cult, to think, I thought her to be speaking for the Absolute. I were jealous. You needn't be. When Orin is in... She is the Iblis who indoctrinated me with the Absolute's lies. She is fierce, vicious, and cruel. If there is a way to turn this design towards slaughter, she is the one who brought me to Moonrise. Now I know that those memories... There was no god. Orin, I will find her. I will murder her. And I will smile. There is no limit to my ambitions. And we have the chance to seize the... In killing Ketheric, we fractured the cult's leadership. When we break the other chosen and claim then... I would have thought this entire... We may fail. The power of the enslaved Elder Brain could reshape the world. We... Patience. If we do not prepare, Baldur's Gate will... But first, we take the Netherstone, and then we will need no god. We have a purpose and a bond. There is yet one thing about you that... Why come to Moonrise, where the cult's power is strongest? Why not walk away? A wise ploy, and it was successful to an extent. I am satisfied. Now, I am ready.
I was wondering about your queen, Vlaakith. What tales of her reach us are terrifying. I suppose that's not how you would describe her.
Once you dead.
Vlaakith is unity, fear and beauty, life and...
The shadows are lifted. Finally, we can breathe free.
Without him, I wouldn't have lasted long. When Duke Elton fought, you saved Thaniel. It's safe to say you'd have been recruited in an instant. Gruff. And I don't know if this Duke Ravengard... I hope you can save him. For the good of Baldur's Gate. When this land fell to the curse, it's only fair I stay here and wait for him to awaken. You too, my friend. Thank you. From Thaniel.
Isabel. My love. You were dead. I saw your body. I dreamt.
I had no dreams at all. Nothing but...
His soul was poisoned by the god of death.
But for all his sins, he brought... In this moment, I want for nothing.
Ah, it's you, isn't it? You're the talk of this place, you know. I'm Isabel.
Oh, but we have met. This is the soul... They watched my boot crush the very brain of villainy. And...
May he rest in peace. I have more to thank you for than I knew. And we have much to discuss. But... we look...
You there, Sharon. By the fires of your camp's hearth, we will
I'll be ready. Whatever you have to say...
Now, you will leave us.
Aelin! We'll see you later.
It's... like your mind. Once you're dead.
If not over, then through. Seems simple enough.
I am loath to see anyone behind bars. It reminds me of my time as a guest of the goblins.
That reminds me. How in the nine hells could goblins capture a chap as well-muscled as you?
Poor choice of companion. Gladly rectified since then. Besides, a large enough pack of scavengers can take down even the strongest of bears.
What was it like in there?
In the curse.
A curse lifted. There are depths to this. Do illithids possess souls? Correct. Yet, a flock without... Until such time, be a veil. No. Where matters of balance are concerned, I am eternally cold.
Thanks for watching out for me. You lot could have tossed me back in the shadows.
We leave the heart of the Absolute alive. You did well to defeat Ketheric. But there are many more battles ahead, and they will not be so easily won. You will need allies. You have the makings of a leader. Your action, Halsin's strength and loyalty will bolster. But if we are to succeed, we will need others. Good. I'm glad to... Baldur's Gate may not know it yet, but seek on its streets those whose purpose are together. We will put an end.
Whatever I expected to find lurking in this cursed gloom, it certainly wasn't this. Glimmer of hope amidst the darkness.
That's one way of looking at it. You could also say it's a prime target. The one pocket of light in the gloom.
Oh, pragmatism. Thy name is Shadowheart. You're not wrong, though. Best we keep our sojourn here to a minimum.
Enough sitting around. Let's go hurt someone.
Would you ever want a statue of yourself, Will?
Say I haven't thought about it. How?
Blacket's warriors are upon
The
us.
road to Baldur's Gate is up ahead. No turning back once we start down that road.
I won't make the same mistake.
The lance board is set.
Sylvanas, guide my blows.
Unleash me. So soon follow Dos.
I will take the artifact for my queen!
You picked the wrong fight, friend.
Let's cook with fire, baby. Go on.
A tale for the ages.
Oakfather, shield your servant!
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Victory awaits.
On your command.
The Quanith alerted us to the hunters.
Road ahead. We can at least be proud that the Shadow Curse is no more.
It is as we knew. My people have turned. They will emerge from the shadows and descend from the skies. Death.
With haste. Looks like an army marched through here. Seems like a good moment to talk.
What do you know about me? You spoke of my past. Being chased by wolves. I told no one about that. Almost no one. But I certainly didn't share that with you.
There is nothing I can tell you that you do not already know yourself. They trained...
I chose to do that. For the mission to protect...
Secrets. Yes, yes.
Get to the point.
When you freed me, you severed a bond. When I laid eyes on you...
You feel Shadowheart's mind tug at the edges of your own. You know this sensation. She wants you to see whatever is... Your mind joins with Shadowheart's. Something pulls at you both, bringing you elsewhere. That it is a common right amongst Aluna's followers to send their children off into the woods to find their way home. Perhaps this time it had gone awry. It seems that one child never came back.
You already know.
My father.
That is him.
No.
And who told you that? Your adoptive family? But you are a child no longer. You are a woman. One who knows what
My parents. I need to save them.
Your parents are with your abductors. You will need to return. You may have once thought of them as comrades. You have been forewarned for what is to come. But not yet forearmed. I was able to retrieve it before it sank too far, and Shar is quick to discard whatever. But I felt it call to me as I took flight and mirrored.
I'll need every advantage, it seems.
A debt repaid.
It hurts.
Shar torments you still. See that your parents' sacrifices are not in vain. Allow...
I've been lied to. My parents are alive, and I have to save them. That may be so, but this is something we'd better press on for now. But before that, there's one thing I need to see to. You'll see for yourself soon enough. Just leave it with me.
The curse has been lifted, the land's cleansed of the shadows. Ketheric's reign of living death is over. Your courage has been tested, and in this at least, you have triumphed.
Sergeant, if you are here, I presume...
No, Lord Gortash. We were interrupted.
So you came cowering to my chambers?
Forgive me, my lord, but there is panic in the streets. The people are afraid.
Perhaps the Get back to your duties.
Duties, duties, duties. Patrolling and saluting and following and bowing and scraping. Yes, sir. No, sir. Rip and cut your throat, sir. Your plan is falling apart, lordling.
Control yourself, Orin. We need to focus on reuniting the stones or the brain will break. Neither of us expected the prison bearers to kill Ketheric. They'll be traveling to the city. Let's make sure we give them a Baldurian welcome.
Lucky for you, I harvested a whole family of living flesh. Oh, but tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow.
Beyond the campsite, the city waits in uneasy silence, one sleep away.
At the ready. I have a lot on my mind.
The gate is closed, as is Cazador. Cazador and his rite of profane a grand ceremony to honor one exalted, to place him in a position of such esteem. The world will yearn to kneel and offer then. We will kill him, but there's more to it. Think about it. This may be a beginning, not an end. If the time comes and I can stay one move ahead of him, I'll take his place before his blood can hit the floor. Doesn't it sound delightful? For the lucky little vampire on the... After 200 years of shit, pure shit! I think I deserve something better. I know you do. It matters to me as well. All I'm saying is, let's be clever about it. If an opportunity... Let's find out more about the ritual before we waltz into Cazador's front. If we track down my old comrades, the other spawn, we may discover more and be finally positioned for yours truly to ascend. You're too adorable. I'll be fine. I'm sure they'll bring back memories. If we don't find my brethren, they'll find us. We should get to them first. Then we can make their pretty tongues talk. Unless Cazadors change their orders, they'll be in the den.
Painful truths have been thrust upon Shadowheart. I believe she is strong enough to endure, but her...
All's well, I hope, aside from the obvious.